I've had the chance to review some incredibly powerful e-bikes over the past few years. Some are built for crazy speed, others are designed for long-range adventures or tackling rough off-road trails. But let's be honest, most of us aren't riding mountain trails every weekend. We're riding to work, running errands, grabbing a coffee, taking Charlie to daycare, and sometimes the best e-bike isn't the biggest or the fastest. It's the one that simply makes everyday life easier. Today we're checking out the all-new Mokwheel Tarmac ST. On paper, it has a 750-watt motor, hydraulic disc brakes, a torque sensor, front suspension, and a lightweight step-through design. But specs only tell part of the story. The real question is, can this be the perfect everyday commuter? Let's find out.
Hey guys, this is Daddy O. Welcome back to the channel. If you've been following the channel for a while, you probably remember that we had the opportunity to work with Mokwheel before. They built some really solid, well thought out e-bikes, and every experience we've had with them has been a positive one.
Perfect!
So when they reached out and asked if I would be interested in reviewing their brand new Tarmac ST,
oh, say less.
I honestly couldn't wait to get my hands on it. I was excited to see what they had come up with this time. Now, over the past year and a half, I've reviewed everything from high-powered off-road e-bikes to cargo bikes built for families, but the truth is not everyone needs the biggest motor, the highest top speed, or bike loaded with features they'll never use.
Is that so?
Sometimes you just want an e-bike that's comfortable, practical, reliable, and something you'll actually enjoy riding every day. That's exactly what the Mokwheel Tarmac ST is aiming to be.
Okay.
In today's video, we're going to unbox it, put it together, go over the features and specs, and then take it out into the real world to see how it actually performs.
Sure.
So if you're looking for a comfortable commuter or just curious to see what the new Mokwheel Tarmac ST has to offer, stick around because we got a lot to cover. All right, enough talking. Let's get this thing out of the box. Okay, usually they put it in a heavy-duty box, which this one is.
Finally!
There we go.
As soon as you open the box, one thing I've come to expect from Mokwheel is great packaging. Everything is well protected with thick styrofoam, zip ties, and plenty of padding to help prevent any damage during shipping. Let's open it up a little more. And there it is.
Wow.
Right away, this crimson red color really stands out. It's bold, it's vibrant, and honestly, it's a refreshing change from the typical black or gray e-bikes I usually review. Along with the bike, you get the front wheel, front fender, kickstand, a manual air pump, and everything you'll need to finish the assembly. Inside the accessory box, Mokwheel includes a nice toolkit, owner's manual, charger, left and right pedals, a removable LCD display, some extra hardware that's clearly labeled, zip ties for cleaner cable management, and even a nice little Mokwheel keychain and thank you card. It's little touches like these that show they put some thought into the overall experience. Now that we've got everything out of the box, let's get this bike put together and see how easy the assembly process really is. Assembly was actually very straightforward and took me about 30 to 45 minutes from start to finish. The first thing I did was carefully flip the bike over, and right away I noticed just how light it felt compared to many of the other e-bikes I've assembled. From there I installed the front wheel, making sure the brake rotor was lined up properly before tightening down the through axle and giving the wheel a quick spin to make sure everything was rubbing free. Next I installed the kickstand, rotated the stem into position, mounted the handlebars, and adjusted everything so it lined up nice and straight. After that, I installed the removable display mount, attached the front fender, threaded on the pedals. The left pedal tightens counterclockwise and the right pedal clockwise, and slid the display into place. The final step was installing the rear rack. I simply removed the seat to access the mounting point, secured the rack, reinstalled the seat, and that was it. Overall, everything fit together exactly the way it should. The instructions were easy to follow, and I didn't run into any issues during the assembly process. Now that we've got everything put together, let's take a closer look at what the Mokwheel Tarmac ST has to offer.
Putting the bike together was quick and straightforward, and I have to say this crimson red color looks fantastic.
Yeah.
It's bold, it's eye-catching, and it definitely stands out. If red isn't really your style, Mokwheel also offers in smoky gray and hazelnut yellow. Now let's take a quick look at what the Tarmac ST brings to the table. Powering the bike is a 750 watt rear hub motor with 920 watts of peak power and 75 newton meters of torque. That gives you a top speed of 20 miles per hour using the throttle or up to 28 miles per hour with pedal assist. The removable 48 volt 15 amp hour UL certified battery is rated for up to 50 to 60 miles on a single charge depending on how and where you ride. It's also IPX7 waterproof, while the bike itself carries an IPX6 water resistant rating, so you don't have to worry if you get caught riding in a little rain. For a smoother ride, Mokwheel paired 27.5 by 2.4 inch Commuter tires with an adjustable 80mm front suspension fork. We'll see later how well the combination handles rough roads and everyday riding. One feature I'm always happy to see is that Mokwheel gives you both a torque sensor and cadence sensor. That means you can choose between a more natural bike-like riding experience or quicker power delivery depending on your riding style. Shifting is handled by Shimano 8-speed drivetrain. Braking comes from TEKTRO hydraulic disc brake, and I also like that the LCD display is removable, adding a little extra peace of mind when you leave the bike unattended. The recommended rider height is between 5'6" and 6'8", with the minimum saddle height of 33 inches. It also supports riders up to 300 pounds. And finally, one of the things that really caught my attention is the weight. At just 57 pounds, it's noticeably lighter than many of the e-bikes I've reviewed recently, which should make loading it into the back of a vehicle or moving it around the garage a whole lot easier. Alright, before we take it out for a spin, let me show you guys a few button functions here. This is very similar to the other Mokwheel I have reviewed. On the left side, we got plus and minus button. Here's the power button, left and right turn signal, and here's a left thumb throttle. Here's the screen. Let me take this protector off. To turn the bike on, hold the power button for a few seconds. That should turn on the bike. Nice display. And right here on top we got the battery level indicator, got full power right now, and here's the pedal assist level. And in the middle, this is a speed indicator, speedometer, and here in the middle we got the energy mode. All the Mokwheel starts off as a eco mode, and when you start takeoff that will change either power or sport mode. And here's a riding time. It's been on for 26 minutes. And here's a front light indicator, and then here's a trip odometer, 0 miles, and that's pretty much it. And here, by pressing the plus and minus button, paddle assist level goes all the way up to 5, that's the highest. Pressing the minus button goes all the way down to 0. And then here's a turn signal. Here's a left turn signal indicator is on, and this does have turn signal light. It's on the rear rack, and it's also by the motor.
Nice.
Which is cool. Let me take this off. Here is the right turn signal. And here's a brake light. I do love this integrated brake light. And on the rear rack, it's nice and visible. By pressing the plus button for a few seconds, that should turn on the headlight. As you can see, the light indicator, it's on. And let me show you guys the front headlight. I do love this headlight. It's nice and bright, as you guys can see.
Sun is shining on me.
There's the tail light. Let me show you guys what it looks like when you turn the lights off. And this is what we're looking at. As you guys can see, it is bright. So this is perfect for nighttime rider. It's nice and visible. By holding the minus button for a few seconds. Whoa. That's the walk assist. So when you guys going up the hill, carrying the bike up, this will help you. Taking up the hill, no problem. You hold the plus and minus button for a few seconds. You're going to more advanced setting. You can change the language, assist level, as you guys can see, wheel diameter, techno magnet, factory set. Okay, so there's another way to go to advanced setting is by pressing the left and right turn signal. Hold that for a few seconds. As you guys can see, goes into function setting. You can change the brightness, unit, throttle speed, assist speed, intensity setting. Yeah, I did change it. You can see it goes up to 5. Throttle speed, I changed to 70 miles per hour. I highly doubt that will go up to 70 miles per hour.
Nope.
Assist speed, you can change that. I think I did change the pedal assist 5 to 68, and I highly doubt that's gonna go up to 68. Riding mode, pedal and motor. Startup mode, faulty check, reset trip, version. It's another way to go to advanced setting is pressing the left and right turn signal at the same time, or you could go to plus and minus for a few seconds, go to the technical setting. So that is pretty much it. I think we are ready to test ride. So let's go ahead and take this out for a spin, guys. All right, go ahead and take this out for a spin. Go ahead and turn the bike on. I do love their screen, the display. It is a little sunny out. I can clearly see the display. This bike is light enough. You should be able to pedal without any trouble. So I could ride this like a normal bike. It's super quiet. The seat is comfortable. Going about 8 miles per hour. I'm going to do pedal assist now. Brake check. Brake is good. Okay, so lightly paddling, cruising here, going about 9-10 miles per hour. Go do a pedal assist. Oh yeah, I feel the motor kicking a little more, 13 miles per hour. So the harder you pedal, more boost you feel. At the moment, going 14 miles per hour. Pedal assist 3. Oh yeah, kicking in more. At 19, 20. That's the assist 3. The bike feels super light, super comfy, and easy to maneuver, as you guys can see. No problem at all. Let me try pedal assist 4 now. I feel the power kicking a little more. As you guys can see in the screen, it's switched to power mode instead of eco mode. 21, 22. The pedal assist should get you up to 28 miles per hour.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna go pedal assist 5 here. That's the house it'll go. And now I feel more power kicking in. 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 29. No problem at all. Now I'm going to use a thumb throttle. That should get me to 20 miles per hour. 19.9. Oh, close enough. 20. Using the thumb throttle. It's cruising along. I'm going to turn left. Just like any other e-bikes they have. I love these bubbly grips. They are comfortable in your hands. So you guys can see the power is gradually building up. I would have to say this bike is perfect for anybody who wants to commute point A to point B, and like for elders and ladies who wants an e-bike but not overly strong and heavy. This bike is it. Super comfortable, super light, enough power, enough range to get you to point A to point B. Very beginner friendly, so you never had an e-bike. This is a perfect beginner e-bike. All right.
You know, after spending the day with the Tarmac ST, I found myself enjoying the ride more than I expected. There's just something relaxing about it. You hop on, start pedaling, and before you know it, you're not thinking about the bike anymore. You're simply enjoying the ride. Whether I was cruising through the neighborhood, running a few errands, or taking Charlie along, everything just felt easy. The bike feels balanced, predictable, and confidence-inspiring, which makes it one of those e-bikes you can simply get on and enjoy without a learning curve. And I think that's what makes this bike special. It doesn't try to be something it's not. It's built to make everyday rides more enjoyable, and honestly, that's exactly what it does. Sometimes the best rides aren't about going the fastest or tackling the toughest trails. They're the ones where you slow down a little, enjoy the scenery, spend time with the people who matter most, and simply have fun getting there. For me, that's exactly what the Mokwheel Tarmac ST delivered.
Alright, so after spending some real time with the Mokwheel Tarmac ST, what do I think?
Great. Great. Great.
Let's start with the cons, and honestly there aren't many. These are pretty minor and I'm really just nitpicking here. As always, these are just my opinions and your experience may be different. The first is the bell. It gets the job done, but I personally would have liked to see a louder electronic horn, especially for riding around town or on busier bike path. Second is the overall size. Because of the 27.5-inch wheels, the bike does sit a little taller. If you're around recommended height of 5'6" or taller, you'll probably be just fine, but if you're shorter than that, it may feel a little big when you're just getting on and off. And honestly, that's about it. And let's talk about everything I like. First off, this bike is just comfortable. Between the upright riding position, the front suspension, and the larger wheels, it makes everyday ride feel smooth and effortless. The 750-watt motor has more than enough power for commuting and handle the hills I threw at it without any problems. It's not trying to be some crazy high-speed adventure bike, and that's exactly the point. This bike is built for everyday life, commuting to work, riding around the neighborhood, running errands, grabbing a coffee, or even taking the kids out for a ride. I also like the removable display. It's a simple feature, but being able to take it with you when you park the bike gives you a little extra peace of mind. The integrated lights and turn signals are another nice touch that help make riding safer, especially if you are out early in the morning or after the sun goes down. And one thing that really stood out to me is the weight. At only 57 pounds is noticeably lighter than a lot of the e-bikes I reviewed recently. That makes loading it into the back of your vehicle or moving it around the garage much easier. Overall, the bike feels very well built. Everything feels solid, refined, and premium. And that's something I've come to expect from Mokwheel. This isn't our first time working with them, and they'll continue to impress me with the quality of their bikes. So would I recommend the Mokwheel Tarmac ST?
Of course!
Absolutely. If you're looking for a comfortable, lightweight, easy to ride commuter that's built for everyday use rather than extreme off-road adventures, I think the Tarmac ST is definitely worth checking out.
Perfect!
If you'd like to learn more, I'll have my affiliated link along with my discount code SMW50 down in the description below. If you decide to purchase through my link, it doesn't cost you anything extra and really helps support our channel, so we really appreciate it. A huge thank you to Mokwheel for partnering with us once again, giving us the opportunity to review another one of your e-bikes. If you enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future reviews. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye guys.